All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
All right, shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again with more headlines from Great Babylon and around the world. And what you see in front of you here is a very interesting article that came out about 3 days ago. It says, Voices, Our Ancestors' Wildest Dream. And this is actually, you see now, this is the month of the abomination, the fairy tale month. And also you have the grand opening of America, and you also have more of that jab pushing out there, in particular towards the children of Israel, which is us, okay? And especially those of us who are part of the hopeful elect. Now, what Esau, one of the biggest scams that Esau pulled and lies and wool that Esau pulled over our people's head is that people believe that everyone that looks like him, that has a woolly hair or, oversized nose on the face, and protruding big lips, as they like to call us, those nigger lips, is actually one of us. Now, they always like to put these particular people here, and I don't know how many of you are historian. I'm not really a historian, but we all know who this is. Okay, this is Frederick Douglass. This is Ida B. Wells-Barnett, and this is Malcolm X, and this guy here is Booker T. Washington. And these are very prominent so-called black males in the black society. But what do they all have in common? They all have in common is that they're Edomites. All right? See, Esau doesn't understand that. See, we're going to wake up and understand this. We're going to look through the Bible, and we're going to find out that the seed of the father is what determines what the tribe, what tribe you are going to be, or what race, or what they call race or tribe you're going to be. So not when they go over this big word Negro, it's or black, they're trying to group everybody that look alike. But there's a lot of chocolate-coated Edomite, and these, what you see here, are chocolate-coated Edomites. Okay. Now I'm going to start with the book of Numbers 3 and 15. It says, "Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers, by their families, every male from a month old and upward shall thou number them." Okay, so we come through our father. Okay, so let's take a look. This is not me talking on my ass here. Let's take a look at Malcolm X. Now, Malcolm X, he's a little bit off. Okay, in his autobiography, he talked about the fact that his mother was raped by the devil. Now, I dug in, tried looking for his father, and it seemed like I couldn't really find if his father was a so-called white man, but it's definitely on his mother's side. Okay, so this you can leave a question mark here for Malcolm X. But let's go to this woman here, Ida B. Wells, and it says early life. Ida B. Wells was born on the Bowling Farm near Holly Springs, Mississippi, July 16, 1862. She was an eldest child of Jean Madison Wells, had the birth date of 1840 to 1878, and Elizabeth Lizzie Warrington. James Wells' father was a white man who impregnated an enslaved black woman named Peggy. All right, so her grandfather was what you would call Edomite. Okay, what we know as Edomite, hall crackers, if you want to really get crazy with it. Okay, so but she is put out there as if she is a black female, prominent out there. This is how our people are being deceived. Okay, Frederick Douglass. All right, here he is. Okay, got a lot of accolades, and this guy is especially worshipped by the women, by the Jake women. Eve. All right, they love him. Douglass was of mixed race. Okay, they like to use that word mix, which likely included Native American and African on his mother's side, as well as European. In contrast, his father was almost certainly white, according to historian David W. Blight in his 2018 biography of Douglass. So, he graduated from all these top schools and everything like that, and this is the privilege of a product of rape. When the so-called white master would rape women, their kids would tend to be, men of renown. They would get educated. They'll be a little bit more special. They can have that little lighter skin. They wouldn't be the field Negroes. Okay, let's take a look at Booker T. Washington. Booker was born into slavery to Jane, an enslaved African American woman on the plantation of Jamesboro in southwest Virginia, near Hales Ford in Franklin County. He never knew the day, month, and year of his birth, although evidence emerged after his death that he was born on April 5th, 1856. Nor did he ever know his father, said to be a white man who resided on a neighboring plantation. The man played no financial or emotional role in Washington's life. So he was not only was an Edomite, but he was also a lousy ass father. He didn't even support his son. Okay, so there you have it right there. Okay, now there's a whole lot of these chocolate-coated Edomites amongst us, and the celebrities too. Okay, Lenny Kravitz is one of those. Okay, and we can go on and on and on, but these are the ones that they like to bring here because these are historical figures, and this is what the only the so-called black history that you will learn in school. Okay, and this is what they try to propagate, that they're teaching you your history. Okay, instead of coming from the Bible. Now I'm going to move on to the other headline here that I really want to talk about here, and it's about these 153 people that resigned or were fired from a Texas hospital system for refusing to get vaccinated. Now, I brought this out, I think last week, in maybe 2 separate videos over the last 3-week period, and the fact that originally there was 178 of them. What happened to the other 25, I don't know. It didn't say, but these ones, they stood their ground. Now, you can take a look at it from the picture. They look like Edomites. Whatever the case is like that. They want to stand up and basically not go through with this vaccination. Okay, now they filed a lawsuit, and the lawsuit was slammed down by the judge. Now this isn't the only hospital. You have them all over the country that are doing this. Okay, you have Morgan Stanley that saying that the workers can't even come back unless they get vaccination. Okay, at the same time you have small businesses that are saying that they're having a hard time recovering because they can't get workers. So there's a powder keg that's brewing on here like that, because see, this is that snare that they were trying to set for us, that Yahawashi has now put out for them. Now, here's the thing is, now along in the other, I think if you go back to a couple of my videos back, you will see that Jakes were among, or what appear to look like Jakes, were among these demonstrators who actually filed that lawsuit. Because a lot of our Jakes, every time they want to get something, across the Esau, they get into they get a lawyer, and they think they have some rights here. Okay, so Jake liked to put his hope into the laws of this queendom and put it set aside there because he wants to be a part of it. Now I'm going to bring the book of Psalm 34, verse 18, and it says, "The Lord Yahawashi is nigh unto them that are of broken heart, and saveth such as to be of a contrite spirit," which is us who are part of the hopefully elect. Those of us that come out, we would watch the elders, the prophets, them put their lessons out there, and they go into the headlines too, along with all the other brothers like myself who are also going into the headlines and bringing out with what we got from Yahawashi, our portion of delivering and helping to awake the hopefully elect. Okay, so we have that contrite spirit there. We realize that we have been sinners. We realize that we were the ones in Egypt that were ungrateful. And throughout history, we've just been ungrateful, which is the reason why we went through slavery, and we are still in oppression right now, waiting to be delivered out of this hellhole. Okay, I'm going to continue. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, which is what we go through every day. Okay, each and every one of you watching this now or in the future have gone through some type of affliction, or you're currently going through some type of affliction. But the Lord, Yahawashi, delivered him out of them all. And I can get into personal stories. Now, I'm not going to do it right now, but I can get into personal stories and share with you how many times I've been delivered out of these afflictions. Okay? He keepeth all his bones. None of them is broken. Okay? So guess what? You get delivered out of these things here, and you become a renewed person. Now your eyes are open. You feel you come out without having to face the death that you're going to see here. And I can bring those stories out in the headline, with a lot of the Jakes right now being put to death in just a lot of evil ways that you can't even begin to imagine. Okay, why? Because they want to cling on to this wicked queendom. And it says, "Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate." Now let's take a look at this word desolate. Okay, it says, right here. Deserted of people in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. Okay? Continuing. And now on word, bleakly and depressingly empty or bare. And this is what's going to be happening to a lot of these Edomites. The laws don't work for them anymore. See, they've been used to that entitlement, and now they're going to be faced with this. You take that jab, or you don't have a doggone job. Okay? That content life that you have is about to be gone. All right? You think they have money saved? These people don't have any money saved. Why would they save their money? They've never been denied a job before. Okay? Now, it said 24,947 of the workers did get their vaccination. So these 153 held off. So that's 24,947 people that are locked into this matrix of Esau's wickedness, that assume that they're in good hands. But they're going to find out when they press that damn button, okay, and their body's starting to fall apart, and they're going to see the real true judgment, okay, of paying attention to Esau or to go along with his ways. Okay, continuing. The Lord Yahawashi redeemed the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. So are we in despair? We're not in despair. We know Esau's coming after us at some point, and there's going to be a stand, and he's going to get his ass smashed. Okay, the day he comes after us is going to be the day he dies. Okay, these people are going to understand the power of Yahawashi. We're not fretting at all. I don't wake up fretting. And I can tell you the other thousands of elders and brothers out there, they're not waking up. And you are not either. All right? Because we have this truth. Okay? We have this truth. Now these people, these wicked people right here, the only reason why they don't want to get vaccinated is because they think they have rights. And so they come out there with picket signs. Okay? We're not going to stand out there with no picket signs. No, we're not going to fucking take it. You want to put a bullet in our head? Go ahead. Okay? We're going to be resurrected and come back in a new body to really, really wreak havoc on you wicked ass people. So we're not gonna get lawyers. Okay? They believe in this system, which is the reason why they go and they get laws and they file a lawsuit. And so is Jake. Okay? So not to make this lesson very long, I just wanted to bring out something short here of those two parts here. Okay? Esau's trick with these people. Okay? And also the fact that these people still clinging on to hope in this wicked kingdom. And with that, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I'd like to give a shout out to the elders and brothers at GM, Great Millstone, who are putting out this truth on a daily basis, and to you brothers out there that are putting out your message out there to the hopefully elect, and you sisters that are watching, Shalom.